Where does your garden grow? Ask the folks at Dean's Greenhouse in Westlake that question, and you might be surprised by the answer. We're looking at Dean's community-supported agricultural garden. Here to unravel the mystery of all these white bags is Debbie Dean-Espie.
Hey, so one of the things that we like to do here at Dean's is we like to help everybody learn how to garden, no matter what their situation is. And we're in sort of a suburban setting here in Westlake, so we have found a way to grow 6 tons of locally produced food here out of our 25,000 square foot CSA garden. CSA stands for Community Supported Agriculture. And last year we had 162 local families who participated in our program. They paid us ahead of time, and then over the summer months they come in every week and they pick up their box of food grown right here at the greenhouse in Westlake. And the way that we accomplish this is we grow intensively right in bags of topsoil. My grandfather always told me, Debbie, you never put a $5 plant in a 50-cent hole. And what that means is that your soil is so important to the success of your garden. If anybody has gardened here in this part of northern Ohio, you know that we have clay soil. So what we've done to overcome that is we grow right in these bags of topsoil. All we have here is a 40-pound bag of really nice topsoil. We do take the bag and roll it up onto its side one time, just like this, so that we can get the depth of the soil as great as we possibly can. And then we literally cut a hole in the top of the bag and expose the soil, dig a hole, and this is a tomato plant. And here's a little tip about tomato plants. If they start to get a little bit tall, you can actually bury them as deep as you can get them in the ground. So I'm going to bury the tomato plant all the way down as far as I can get it. Then we go along the sides of the bags with a pitchfork, an old-fashioned pitchfork, and we poke holes down here so we have a little bit of drainage. We have about 2,000 bags out here. We'll grow 1,000 tomato plants here. We'll grow several hundred peppers and eggplants just in this manner. You can also sow seeds directly into the bag. You would simply cut a hole in the top of the bag and sow your seeds right in the bag. You'll notice that there's weed mats down on the ground. One of the real struggles with vegetable gardening is keeping up with the weeds. And if you let the weeds grow, you don't get as good of production off your vegetable plants because the weeds will outcompete your plants for water and for fertilizer. So we have almost no weeding here. That cuts down on our labor and it allows our vegetable plants to be as productive as possible. So we like to tell our customers that if you can grow your vegetables in a bag, you no longer have an excuse not to do your own vegetable gardening. And if you have any questions about how we do it, you're welcome to come by the greenhouse and we'd be happy to talk to you about it.
All right, thank you. This Friends of Brian Kyle's Landscapes of Distinction series, along with the original how-to series, can be found at www.briankyles.com.